Welcome everyone, it's your boy Lawrence of Brooklyn, the Notorious LOB, and today I'm going to do a equipment review. I just bought some new stuff, some new gear. Now this is equipment that I've accumulated over a period of time. I didn't buy this all at once, so just to let you guys know that I just didn't go on a shopping spree. I'm too cheap for that. First up, I want to start off by stating that I'm about to say goodbye to an old friend. I'm not gonna stop using my old friend, but I'm going to unfortunately use something else. This camera monitor I've had for a very long time, and it's done me well for the last 5 or 6 years. I've had it on my Canon 7D, my Sony A7, GH5, and Blackmagic Pocket 4K, and has not done me wrong. It's worked on every camera all the time. So, this was a very important piece of gear for me. But however, I think it's time for me to move on and do something a little bit better. This was a cheap $80 newer camera monitor that I bought on eBay, 5-inch. So now I felt like it was a time for an upgrade. I saw a good deal and I decided to go for it. And now, without further ado, my new camera monitor. Yes, it's the DesView 5.5-inch camera monitor. Cost me about 70 bucks. And the reason why I got it for 70 bucks, because it's used and I caught it on a deal. Like what I told you, I'm a salesperson. I love my sales. I tried it, a few times and it looks great. I mean, it's definitely a much bigger field of vision. I mean, it's perfect. So if I was gonna replace my baby, it would rather be something like, on point, and this is definitely on point. I'm really enjoying it, so I have no problems. Next up, I got a new card reader from my CFast card. Unitech, as they call it, it's called Unitech. I'm not a brand person, I just get what works, and obviously this doesn't work, thank God. I had previously bought a CFast card reader before and it didn't work at all for some reason. Didn't even work. So I was a little hesitant to buying another one, but thankfully this has turned out to be okay. Okay guys, third I want to show you is this bad boy right here. Yes, it's my new strobe light, the newer CB60. Yes, my first strobe light. Beautiful, isn't it? This cost me about 120 bucks. So got this not too long ago, so helped me out. I haven't used it on a shoot just yet, but I plan to very soon. This is how it works. Take a look. I mean, I've checked it out. I tested it. It works great, but I really do want to get into a professional setting to really see it shine. So I do plan on, Okay, fourth, last but not least, well, I guess you're wondering, why are these vintage lenses on here, right in front of me? Well, I've used these vintage lenses for the longest time, because lenses are expensive as hell. And so that's kind of the reason why I switched from a full frame, which I had with a Sony, to a Micro Four Thirds. Also was to save money, because a good lens, no matter what, is always going to be crazy expensive, over nearly $300, even at the cheapest level. So vintage lenses always comes in handy because they're cheaper. They're about $100 or more. Sometimes you can get it cheaper than that if you find a good deal. So this is what I've been mainly using for the past few years. So here they are. First lens is the Samyang 24mm 1.5. Looks beautiful, isn't it? It's great. Don't have any problems with it. I tried it out, just like I try everything else, and Lens look awesome. Just kind of look, so it's a beautiful lens. This is a 24 millimeter again. Not as wide as I want. Wanted a little wider, but this is where the other lens comes in. This is my 14 millimeter lens. Now this is a wide lens right here. Definitely gives me a much more open space and gets more in the image. So I think with these two lenses, I have a very good balance. The 24 millimeter is almost like, I think it's comparison to a 50 millimeter on full frame. So not too tight, but not too wide. And then you have my 14, which is mostly a wide angle lens. It's not wide because I don't want it that wide anyway, but just enough for me to get a much more of the image inside the screen. So I think these two lenses will definitely be beneficial for me in the future. Definitely an investment. Like this one cost me about $125. This one I actually got for $200. So combined they were like a little over $300. So I got two lenses for $300. Not a bad deal. So guys, when you look at the stuff that I have, I buy it because one, it was in my budget, and two, because it was a need. Now for this episode, I didn't want to just randomly just talk about the gear and everything like that. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose is the fact that yes, that I bought new stuff, but this is not just, I didn't buy it just for the sake of buying it. I bought it because it was going to help me in my filmmaking career. This is an upgrade for me, not because of I just love gear, like I have gas or something. And no, I don't have gas at all. So what's the lesson today, guys? Filmmaking gear is expensive. It really is. So you have to be patient. If it's not within your budget, always find alternatives to that. You don't have to get the most expensive thing, because most people cannot. You have to get within your means. And if you really want to test it, try to get one item at a time. If it takes you a few months to get this item, then do that. Like it took me a while to accumulate the money to buy all this stuff. And this stuff is not really as expensive as you may seem. It may think it is, but it really isn't. I got this all on a good deal. I was scouring and searching all over the internet for these, and I was thankful that I found something that was in my budget. Also, check other things too. You can check Adorama. They always have things used. B&H have things used as well. But also, check Facebook, check Craigslist. All I have to say about those two areas is the fact that you have to be very mindful and be on your P's and Q's about those two sites, because you never know what's going to happen. But they do have good deals on their sites. So, and they sell things a little cheaper. So, make sure if you decide to go that route, just make sure the equipment is good. Make sure things are okay before you hand over that money. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you can. I know, I hate saying that. Also, I want to apologize again for being so late. I usually like to do videos once a week when I can. My schedule is pretty hectic, with work and other things that I'm doing. So I like to at least do one video a month if I can. But I do promise I plan on doing more videos much more frequently. Maybe one video a week, if not 2 videos a week if I can. So I promise you that, guys. So thank you very much for staying with me. Have a blessed day.